Okay, now there's a bin, the barbecue area. Let's make the flooring, okay? We're gonna use lines. I'm gonna activate the snap. I'm gonna do it in 3 parts. So the technical slab, balcony, and internal are separated. If you want, you can make only one slab, because the facade image is far, and it doesn't make any difference. I'm just gonna do the internal part. Look, click on the corner, outline it till here. Just let me check if I can do it. It doesn't get the perpendicular right. No problem. We're gonna fix it later. Click here. From here to here. Outline the internal part, okay? That's where the floor is going to be. Alright, we got one. Let's create this technical slab part now. Here, here, here and here. Yes. And now the balcony. Here, here, here. So we got now the balcony, this part here. Let's just adjust it here, so it's gonna be straight, right? Click here, select its vertices. From x-axis, I want it to be perpendicular to this line. Done. It's alright. So we got 3 polygons we created for the floor. Then we got the holes, this one and this one. And that one, we're gonna put a threshold, because it's below the French doors, and it's empty. I could have outlined the floor there, but I'm gonna create it as if they were a threshold. Okay, so I'm gonna click here, 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 and here. Done. We also got thresholds, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is select this floor. Let me select the threshold and hide them for now, so they don't get in the way. I'm gonna unflag geometry, freeze, so we don't see it. Select this, convert, then to polygon, if you want to. I don't need the lines. And I flag geometry again. Can you see it? It is just a plane. But if you take a look at the project, you notice there's a thickness, right? Because there's the floor part, and let's say this slab part, right? So the floor has one measurement, and this slab has another one. So let's check its measurement. The floor from here to here is 5 centimeters. And the other part is 15 centimeters, alright? So we go back and select all this floor. For example, and add a shell. 5 centimeters, which is the floor thickness. I'm gonna even copy it. Select this part. Paste it, and here, paste it. And then we're gonna select this one, name internal. I'm gonna name it... I will name it this one, technical view area. So it's important to name them all, to make things easier for you later. Balcony floor, for example. This one. Bin. This also bin. Okay? Now it's easy. So we got a bin, we got a balcony floor, this one. Now I can go back to unhide, unflag the geometry, convert these two to polygon, go back in geometry, activate it all. I will attach to this one, and add a shell of 5 centimeters. And name it door threshold, okay? So we can put a granite or something on it. There's a detail here. As you notice, The floor is leveled in the same height, but the balcony is usually abased. So if I want, I can do that now. It can be only 1 centimeter. And we're gonna see it abased from the balcony to the floor, okay? We don't need to worry about this part below, because we're gonna duplicate it up. So this was the floor, thresholds, and the balcony floor. Now, if I want, I can select here, duplicate it up, and then, as it has to be 2.8 high and 15 centimeters thick, I will set it to 265 high. I'm gonna do the same here. Oops. Sorry, I just did it wrong. Z, hold Shift, drag it, duplicate, copy, we'll set to 265. And to the technical slab, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna duplicate up to 265. Okay? And now I'm gonna remove the shell here, here, here. I'm gonna attach these 3 here, because they are all going to be plaster. So attach it here and here. And this one, and I will name them pavement lining. Okay? Now I can add a 15 centimeter shell on them. So it has the correct thickness. 15. Done. Now there's the lining here. The different floors and the thresholds here, as you see it here. So now the civil part is basically ready. And now we go to the frames, as it is the only thing missing. So we're gonna have this pavement part all set, okay? I'm gonna save it, and you do it as well, so we don't lose the files, okay? So we just did the walls first, and then the small adjustments in the beams, and the floor, and the thresholds. So it's a light file, and needs to work with, okay? Let's go to the next class.